Well, see, when you look at somebody like me, I grew up here. There's nothing you can tell me about Memphis that I don't already know.
There's nothing you can tell me about Memphis.
From the boardroom to the streets.
I don't already know.
With Mike from Memphis, man. Together, we can fix things. Really?
When you say, I want to be treated fairly, and I want a voice.
Yeah. He saw things weren't fair, so he chose to run for mayor. You get up and do something when you really care. It's Memphis 360.
I'm with you.
In the meantime,
It's Memphis 360.
In the meantime, in between time, we got folks shooting people up out the frame. Anybody said a word. We've become accustomed to people dying in this city.
Yeah. It's Memphis 360.
Turning the TV on and the news and see our loved ones and see young people that are out of control. And now you see, okay. We talk about incarceration. We talk about the youth. We talk about giving them the ability. We talk about investing in young people and investing in the community. See, I hate ignorance. I hate when people make decisions about things and they make statements and they haven't done their research.
How can you fix the problem when you don't even know what the problem is?
We need some help in this city.
It's Memphis 360.
See, I hate ignorance.
It's Memphis 360. Man.
And good evening. We'd like to welcome you to another edition of Memphis 360, the television show that we say we like to go from the boardroom to the streets. Yes, from the boardroom to the streets. That's what we're talking about. You know, it's so much happening here in the city of Memphis. It's so many things that are occurring all across the city. It's summertime. It's hot out there. The weather's breaking. Hopefully coronavirus is gone. And everybody is trying to get out and do something. Hey, they got the barbecue fest going on over there at the fairgrounds, or I think they call it Liberty Park, Tiger Lane, Liberty Park. They got all kinds of festivals, all kinds of 5Ks, all kinds of activities that are occurring all across the city of Memphis. I'm going to encourage you to get out of the house, do something, get out and about, but be careful while you're doing it. And this is Memphis 360. You know, we've had, in the last couple of weeks, we've had Sheriff Bonner, we've had Judge Lambert Ryan. I was at an activity yesterday. Judge Lambert Ryan did her kickoff. Man, I ran into three mayors. Mayor Harrington was there. Mayor Strickland was there. Mayor Warden was there. It was everybody in the house. You got all of these judges that are going to be running for office. And yes, I was there. I am a supporter of Judge Lois Lambert Ryan. Good people down in Criminal Court Division 15. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people want to know, why am I having all of these judges to come on and all of these high-ranking individuals that are running for public office? I am a show that like to be informative. Nobody pays to come on this show. I pay for it myself. There is no advertising, because I think it's incumbent upon me to give back to the city of Memphis, give back to the county of Shelby, to be informative, to let you know kind of what's going on around here, and also to allow you to actually meet the candidates, ask them questions, if in fact that's what you want to do, because all of us are going to go through a court system at one time or another. And I'm not talking about the criminal. We're talking about general sessions, criminal courts, which is the largest court system in the state of Tennessee. And also, you may have to go to civil court. You may have to know about probate. If in fact you have somebody in your family that dies and they leave a will, or they leave a large amount of money or a little bit amount of money, and it's being contested throughout the family. You never know how families act until people die, I'm telling you. And especially if they have some type of resources available and you have to become an executor of an estate or something like that. Or if you're in small claims court, You have to contest an FED. Somebody's trying to put you out of your house, different things like that. I am going to have Judge Anderson on the court on this show. He is the judge in Veterans Court. And for all of you veterans out there, I am a disabled veteran, believe it or not. And it's good to know what's available for you within the court system when it comes to veterans. They have a special court for that as well. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a crisis that is occurring here in Shelby County. Not just Shelby County, probably all across the country. I was in a deep conversation today in regards to employment. You know, we had that mass exodus of individuals, what they call the Great Resignation era and all of that. And I'm going to tell you, at one point, government jobs, which I am a government employee, government jobs were some of the best jobs around. People would flock to those jobs because they wanted to work for a certain period of time. They were assured a pension at the end of that. They were assured decent pay when they were working in those jobs. As you know, I was a police officer for 21 years, president of the Police Association for 12 years. And I chose that specifically because I knew that at the end of my career, I would be able to retire and they would pay me the rest of my life. Now, it affects my Social Security because the Social Security Administration says anyone that has worked for a municipality and you are drawing a pension, then you are going to be covered under the windfall tax. So therefore, because you receive a pension, you will not get your full Social Security. And, you know, I had an epiphany yesterday because I turned 62 on Tuesday. And turning 62, the government said that I am officially able to retire and sit down somewhere and be an old person or draw me a little money. But I can't retire because I'm covered under windfall tax and they're going to take most of my money. So I have to continue to work. I don't know about you guys. Some of you guys got money stored up all over the place, and you know, you got those rich uncles and aunts, and they leaving you all of this money, and you don't have to worry about it. But until the day I die, probably, I don't know, I'm going to be here. But we're having this major conversation, a lot of individuals that are CAOs and different positions within the government, and we were talking about how hard it is right now to be able to retain quality individuals, which the citizens of Shelby County deserve, because you deserve the best in quality services. But for so many years, I believe government employees here in Shelby County have been ignored. You know, you want to give them a 1% raise. You want to give them a 1% raise. You want to give them a 1% raise. When the GDP is going up 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12%. That's not going to allow those individuals the ability to be able to keep up. And when you have jobs where you got individuals that have master's, bachelor degrees, and they're working within the court system, they're working with technical systems, they're IT, they're working in finance, tracking millions and millions and millions of dollars, you want the best individuals that are going to be able to count that money, because that money goes back into the county coffers, which provide the services for the citizens of Shelby County. You don't want somebody in there who can't add and can't subtract and cannot calculate their way through a paper bag. And you have individuals that are seasoned, like myself, that have reached the age of 62 or younger, that are retiring, and they're taking that institutional knowledge with them. We are in a crisis here in Shelby County, and I encourage the county commissioners and the mayor of Shelby County to take a hard look at what's important when it comes to the quality of services that you provide to the citizens of Shelby County. Now, it was always my understanding that the government was in place to be able to provide those quality services for the citizens that pay taxes within that county. The county commission has fiduciary responsibility for the monies within the county coffers. So therefore, it would be my understanding as a taxpayer, as an individual that has served my country 21 years, retired out of the Army, served this city 21 years on the Memphis Police Department, and now in the capacity of serving the county in all of these public service roles, that you would ensure that when I do decide to retire, and I am still a taxpayer, that the quality of services that are going to be provided to me, I have earned. When you charge me all of these taxes for my house, and you want your money, or you're going to try to sell my house, I have to pay it. When I go to the store and I spend money on groceries or whatever it is that I spend money on, you want to tax me at 9.75%. I have to pay it. Gas is going through the roof. People are going to have to hawk stuff just to get gas. You're almost $5 a gallon. When you talk about meat, there's a shortage of baby formula. There's a shortage of this. We've experienced times where the shelves in the stores were barren. Rent is going through the roof. Companies are coming into the city of Memphis and Shelby County, buying up all of the property. They're jacking the prices up on the rent. They're jacking the prices up on the properties. If we're going to ensure the future of the young people in this city and give them a fighting chance, then it's incumbent upon us old people, my generation, those individuals that have fiduciary responsibilities, those elected officials, those officials that the individuals are now going to the polls, and I want the people that are going to the polls to remember, when you are pushing that button saying that you choose this individual that they're going to represent you, not because of a name, not because you like them. Because, see, I know people that I like and that are my friends, but I would not hire them. We can hang out and drink all night long, smoke some cigars, get in the pool, chase women. I don't know what it is you do. We can do all of those things together, but I don't trust you to come run my company. I don't trust you to come work with me. I need somebody that's highly qualified, someone that's going to make sure that we accomplish the mission that has been given to us by the citizens of Shelby County, or, in my instance, Clerk Joe W. Brown, so that we can do the things that we have been assigned to do. We are in a crisis when it comes to the employment of individuals in this county. When you have every department, the police department in the city, the sheriff department in the county, the finance department for Shelby County, when you talk about the courts within Shelby County, and you cannot man the courtrooms. When you are overworking people, because you got some individuals that come to work every day, work hard, take pride in their jobs, and the only reason they're still with the county is because they have allegiance. They're the stick and stay kind, but we cannot continue to burn them out. And that's what we are doing. We're burning a lot of these people out. We're burning them out, but we're not paying them. And they're leaving. I'm saying if you work for the county and the county pay you $15 an hour, let's say $15.29, let's say $16 an hour. You have a bachelor's and a master's degree, or a master's degree. You got Amazon around the corner want to start you out at $22 an hour. Excuse me? Where am I going to work? I'm going to Amazon. You got Nike starting people out at $18 an hour. There was a time when individuals flocked and everybody tried to politic and everybody tried to get government jobs because that was the thing to do. Because you knew that if you could get a government job, you had some stability, you were covered under civil service, and you had the ability to excel. But now it's almost like, well, I can't get a job at Amazon. I can't get a job at Nike. Let me try to get a job at the government. The citizens of Shelby County deserves better. Those young people that we have told, go get your degree, go get a bachelor's, go get a master's. They're out here working really hard, trying to do the right things in life. Yet we don't support them. We don't give them the tools necessary to be successful. We don't give them the money to take care of their families. This is Mike Williams talking. This ain't got nothing to do with, this is Mike Williams, the citizen, talking. This has nothing to do with my job. I am exercising my First Amendment right. I pay for this. This is a podcast or a television show. All the views that are given here right now are mine. Let there be no doubt about it. Everybody that know me know I've always supported employees. No, I am not a union leader anymore. No, I am not the president of the police association. I am a concerned citizen. I am concerned that if we do not shore up the infrastructure, and the most important commodity that the county has is employees. Because see, we don't make widgets and digits and gadgets. We provide services to the citizens of Shelby County, whether they're coming to get their license plates over in the clerk's office, whether they're going over to the trustee's office to pay on their taxes for their properties, whether they're coming through 201 Poplar because they've been arrested for something or an allegation has been made, whether they're coming over to civil court because they want to file a class action lawsuit under $25,000, or if they want to go to chancery court, or if they want to go to probate court, or if they want to go to circuit court. When we talk about street paving, I don't care what it is. I'm not saying that we are an organization, Shelby County government, that is supposed to be a welfare organization. I will tell you that are individuals that are really trying really, really hard. I see so many young ladies that are trying to support their families. I see so many young ladies because I'm going to tell you, even in the area that I work, we may have 130 positions, but we may only have 5 or 6, 7 men. Guess what? The rest of them are ladies. So my frame of reference is I see so many young ladies that are trying to do the right thing, trying to take care of their families, trying to put food on the table, trying to ensure that their kids are not out here running around in the streets doing crazy things, trying to position themselves so that they can be a productive part of society. And I'm going to tell you that's hard when you're coming to a job every day and you're not being paid commensurate with what the private sector is paying their employees. Thus, we have the deterioration of the infrastructure of the government from the inside that the citizens rely on to be able to provide them the services needed daily for a good quality of life. Okay, I'm going to get off my soapbox now, but I had to get that off my, I had to get it off me. I had to get it off me, y'all, because this is just a reoccurring conversation that's happening all over the place when you talk about government. You know, I was over at the county commission on yesterday, had to brief them on the office that I work in. I'm not going to call my office either, even though everybody knows. The office that I work in, and the recurring theme as I sit in the audience was, we need more money to pay the employees in our area. We are losing people left and right. We're losing people to the private sector. We have individuals that are job hopping even within the county structure itself. If they see a job that's paying $1 more an hour or $2 more an hour, then they're flocking to those jobs. But then that means they're leaving a vacant space that really needs to be filled so that the individuals that are coming within the government structure and they're looking for assistance, they're trying to acquire tags or what have you, and they're not able to do it because they don't have enough individuals to fill the positions that are vacant. We got to do something, okay? All right. Hey, I got a good show lined up for you today. Where is Miss Debbie? I ain't seen Miss Debbie in a while. I think Miss Debbie hiding from us, y'all. I don't know. But anyway, we got Angel in the studio today. She running around playing camera person, working the keyboards and the this and the lights and everything else. A one woman show. Not one man show, one woman show. But we're going to take a real quick commercial break. And guess what? On Facebook, we're still going to be live as we set up. I'm not going to turn that off. So please don't go anywhere. What's up, Johnny Kern? What's up, Faye Hearns up there in Ypsi, Michigan? But for you out there, we're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be right back with the cast of The Chief, a movie that has been created here in the city of Memphis. It's by an independent filmmaker, director, producer, extraordinaire, actor. He think he all that, the bag of chips. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what? Seriously, we do have the cast of the director that's going to be coming on. And they've done some wonderful things. They're going to have a showing of a movie that has been put together by a local producer, director, philanthropist, what have you, hardworking young man. But it's going to be at the Malco on the Square on the 19th of May. And this is one of the tickets, y'all. I guess I'm supposed to be showing you this ticket because I think it's sold out already. But they're going to have additional shows. So we want you to know what's going on because we got individuals in this city that are doing great and wonderful things. Hopefully, I think they won an award already and all kinds of stuff for this particular movie. So stick around, support local artists that are up and coming in this city doing great and wonderful things. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hello, I'm attorney Misty L. O'Neill. It has been a privilege and an honor working alongside my father at the law office of Daryl J. O'Neill and Associates. Here at the law office of Daryl J. O'Neill and Associates, attorney Daryl O'Neill is an experienced attorney who has laid years of foundational work to help build his community. At the law office of Daryl J. O'Neill and Associates, we strive to bring excellence to you through hands-on experience, quality care, and hard work. Our main focus is medical malpractice, social security disability, employment discrimination, personal injury, automobile accidents, workers' compensation, wills, and contracts.
Hi, I'm Daryl O'Neill, and I'm working for you.
I'd like to welcome you back to Memphis 360. Yeah, the show that we say like to go from the boardroom to the streets because, as you know, we have all those high-ranking officials on the show, but we also like to go see what's happening in the streets too. You know what I mean? Because I believe that in order for you to fix the problems, the issues, and the woes that are going on in the city of Memphis, you have to know what's happening out here. Too many people on the top are trying to fix things, and they don't have a clue with what's actually happening in the streets there, Mr. Andre. You know what? See, he on here now. Before the show, he was like, oh, yeah. And anybody that ever worked with him, he's a character. Now he like, I'm all serious. I'm a producer, director, extraordinaire. I'm one of those individuals that got it going on. But anyway, we have the cast of the movie. There's an independent movie that has been produced right here in the city of Memphis by local philanthropist / director, producer, Andre Segrist. And this is the cast, or part of the cast, from that movie. They're going to be airing this movie, and she's trying to tell me stop looking at my phone because I'm talking to the people in Facebook land and look at the main camera. But it's going to be airing on the 19th of May at the Malco on the Square. And this is a movie kind of near and dear to my heart. You know, I was a police officer for 21 years, and it is called The Chief. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Oh, look at now. Look at them. Now they're getting fired up. Okay. I was like, it's a bunch of, I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, it's a bunch of mannequins behind me. Okay, so.
There's some good people back here. They ready to take care of business.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
They got a lot to say.
Do they?
Yes, they
Okay,
do.
I
I
hope
don't know if we got enough time.
All of them, the squads in behind me. I hope they got something to say.
Yeah.
So first of all, tell me about the play. What is this? Or the show? The movie.
The movie.
The movie.
The
I'm
film.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so used to him doing plays. He done flipped the script on me. Now he done jumped to the big time. He on the big screen. He doing movies. Tell me about the movie.
So, let me say, the movie is about a chief of police in a small town.
Is it about Director Godwin?
No.
Director Rollins?
No.
Director Davis?
Chief Spencer James Johnson stands on his own.
Chief Spencer James
James
Johnson. Jesus, you gave that man a
Yes.
country
Yes.
name. Okay, go ahead.
It's a small town.
Okay. Like Andy Griffith.
Yeah, well, I made it all up.
Okay.
It's called Nash Valley.
Nash
Valley.
Nash Valley. Okay.
Nash Valley. Don't get it mistaken.
Okay.
And Chief Spencer James Johnson is this nice kind of guy, but serious when it comes to handling and taking care of business.
All right.
He's a spiritual man, but there are a lot of secrets that are going to be displayed and shown throughout the film. And this lovely woman here, Miss Carolyn Kent, I refer to her as the great Carolyn Kent.
The great Carolyn Kent.
Yes, she plays my wife.
Oh, look at now.
And Mr. Lonnie Coleman behind me, he's one of the.
He's her love interest.
No, he's one of the.
It is not all that tangled. No. Not that kind of tangle.
No,
Boy, they that kind of movie.
no. He plays one of the detectives. As the movie continues to go on, the chief is going to find out that he has a daughter that he knew absolutely nothing of.
Side baby.
You could say that.
Okay.
We do have a trailer.
That's gonna be Miss Fatima's mama.
Well, anyway, the other cast members are Fatima Gray here. She plays a detective.
Oh.
As well as Sunday, he plays a detective also.
Oh, okay then. All right. Okay, so what was the inspiration for the movie?
Some of the things that are experiencing in life and some of the things that we see on a day-to-day basis that represent law enforcement in people's lives, because I look at like a person that sings or make a song, they do it based upon experiences and things and challenges they see.
Okay.
I look at making movies the same way,
Okay.
but just putting it out visual for people to see.
Okay.
That's what I like to do.
Okay.
And this movie was inspired by a lot of different things that I've seen, a lot of different things that I've came in contact with. And I want people to see that this is a man that is in charge of a department. However, there are some underlying things that are going on that he's faced with, but he drives forward and try to continue to do the best job that he can.
So he's a human.
Thank you. What you said?
He's a human. You know, that was one of the things I used to always try to preach when I was president of the police association to citizens. You know, police officers are human too. They cry, they laugh, they go through divorces, they have extramarital affairs, they go bankrupt, they, you know, any aspect that happens to a normal person in life, because they're human, you know.
That's right.
Being a police officer is just a profession and a job. So everything else that comes along with that, they are subject to as well. So, okay, so that was the inspiration. So you got this from just experiences in your life and things that have happened, you've come across, and it inspired you to put that on paper.
Yeah, and it's just like I could probably sit and have a conversation with a person, or I could go visit somewhere or see something. My creativity may begin to start rolling.
Okay.
And I may say, you know what, I probably can make a film out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a special gift that I have. I thank God for it.
Okay.
I thank God for these people. I
All
thank
right.
God for it all. But before I go any further, I want to thank and say hello to Miss Flo Roach. I've done some plays for her.
Okay.
And this is where I met these wonderful people.
Let me give other folks shout outs on my show.
I have to. I have to.
I'm just kidding because
I know you.
I met her.
Yeah.
Remember, I met her.
And I'd like to give thanks to Mrs. Andrea Williams.
You can do that all day long. No, I'm just
because
kidding.
we did Dangerous Seduction. I did Dangerous Seduction. I played the main character in that. So it's a lot of things that I see with filming and plays and things like that. It just it's been an inspiration
Right.
altogether.
Okay, outstanding. So we got all of these other people sitting behind us. So,
Yeah.
Sir, could you tell us your name and then tell us what character do you play and tell us where you get your inspiration from?
Well, my name is Lonnie Coleman, and the character, like I said, I play is the Detective Coleman.
Okay, Detective
All right.
Coleman.
And the inspiration came from past experience of acting myself. You know, I did a lot with Flo Roach,
Okay.
with Black Soap.
Oh,
And
I came to that play.
you enjoyed it, did you?
I don't know.
I can tell you one of the things.
You enjoyed it.
I'm just kidding because I did. I came back.
I can tell you one of the things that surprised him on that play, since we talking about it. When he saw me, he was just like, "Wait a minute, is that him?"
Yeah. I did, but I came to that play. That was at the Cook Convention Center.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, and I did enjoy it. I
Yes.
did enjoy it.
It's Cook
And as
Convention
a
or
matter of fact, there was
Candace?
another young lady, in that play that I actually went to church with back in 1970, in the 70s.
Okay.
Over in North Memphis. Her name was Kathy Bryant at the time.
Yes.
Kathy Bryant. I went to church with her.
Yes.
Yeah, I sure did. And it
Yes.
shocked me. That was the first time I had seen her probably and when I saw her acting, I was like, oh, okay then. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that was my inspiration to continue on, and I mean it went without saying when Andre called and they mentioned that he was doing a film. By all means, because he and I, when we played our roles at Black Soap, both he and I were detectives. But before that, he was playing a smooth operator on stage. So he did that quite well. So we had a chance to really gel together, on stage. And to do this right here was just, it was without question to be able to come out and support and to play a role in this amazing film.
Outstanding. And Miss Fatima, since everybody on here holler about Fatima.
Hi, my name is Fatima Louisa Gray, and I play Detective Carter in The Chief. I met Andre through Jason Martin, who is also a writer and director.
Okay.
And I met him on a previous set of a show of a TV series called Chasing the Dream with Jay Smooth. So I am proud to be a part of this film.
Okay.
I've been like the biggest cheerleader, posting about it.
Right.
I'm just so excited
So
about
you're
the
excited.
work. So excited.
And you should be.
Yes.
And you should be.
Yes, because I always give my 100% to any project I do. Because I've been doing this for a long time since I was a shorty.
Okay.
Since I was younger. Yes.
Yeah, for those out there that don't understand what a shorty is,
Yes.
could you please, a young person.
A young person, yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Kent, and this movie or film is giving me an opportunity to check one thing off of the bucket list.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've done many movies, but I was only, just a standby character or someone in the background, that you wait for hours to be a part of, and sometimes you're cut out.
Kind of walk through.
Exactly, that kind of thing. But it's given me an opportunity to have a speaking part in a film before I die. I'm 65 years old.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so that's been my prayer. Lord, before I die, if it's one line or one word or whatever it is you give me.
Oh, wow.
So acting with the chief, Spencer, I'm Mrs. Spencer. I love the film otherwise because he is a praying leader.
Okay.
And in this day and time, that's one of the things we need more than anything else. You guys go out, your first responders, and things come up and situations come up, and sometimes the way we handle it is very devastating. So to be able to pray and lead people that way is a wonderful thing, and I'm very honored to be a part of that.
All
and
right.
I met him in Black Soap. We had to do a love scene. And Andre, we had to spend hours trying to get it together.
Really?
And that's where Sister Flo molded him into who he is.
Stop blushing. You spent hours.
Well,
together,
we said,
right?
no.
All right then. Black soap.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right, Miss Flo. Go on with your bad
I had something else to say, but go ahead.
Go ahead. What you had to say?
There were times when I used to go watch Black Soap,
Okay.
and I admired what I saw
In them.
in them,
Okay.
what they were doing, and I wanted to become a part of it then.
Okay.
Actually, it was back when I was in high school in 10th grade at Northside High School, years ago,
Okay.
when I was a shorty. My teacher had actually said something to me about going into acting.
Oh.
And I just, okay. Being a shorty just went on. But anyway, I watched Miss Kent, I watched Coleman, and some other Black Soap members. They're also in the movie as well. And I just admired what I saw, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to become a part of it so badly. So I approached Flo Roach, and I told her, and it just went from there.
Okay. Outstanding. Outstanding. Okay, sir, behind me.
Yes, sir.
What inspired you to want to act, and what inspired you to want to be a part of this particular project?
Okay, so my name is Sandeep, and I have been acting for a long time. Andre did not necessarily know that I had been acting for a long time, but we know each other for some time. And I come from India, and he wanted a handsome-looking brown guy.
There you go. There you go. All right. Handsome-looking brown guy. You should have came and got me. No, I'm just kidding, Sandeep. I'm just kidding.
So he thought of me immediately, and I'm grateful for that he reached out to me. We have talked about so many things in the past, but to be associated with him in this movie has been a very grateful experience.
Okay.
I play Detective Julio Sanchez.
Oh, wait a minute.
So now,
Julio Sanchez, that's a twist.
that's a twist, exactly. So now, from India, I've become a Hispanic.
Wow. Wow. Oh, okay then.
So yeah, and my acting career has
Taken
like
off
everybody,
after that.
like everybody is saying long time ago. My acting career was in college, which is just a few years ago. What I'm trying to say is I'm very young.
Okay.
I'm still a shorty, yeah.
Oh, man, God.
And it was so much fun to be associated in the movie, not only in front of the camera but behind the camera at times.
Wow.
Recording and sometimes even editing the videos and helping him. And he and his son have done a phenomenal job editing the movie, and also Carlos, yes, and the background music is wonderful.
Wow.
And of course, I mean, I don't want to steal the thunder from him, but we have won a whole lot of awards, and I will let him speak about it. But I am so grateful to be part of the movie, and I'm also grateful to you, Mike, to be a part in this show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
for having us.
Thank you so much for taking the time to actually come. Yeah, this is good. So tell us about all of these awards that you've won.
Well, before I go any further, I want to say, thanks to my son Carlos, and thanks to Gio Washington for doing the editing.
Wow.
It is very tedious.
Keeping it in the family.
Yeah, Sometimes I think that's the best approach with some things.
Some things.
Some things.
Yes.
So, to the awards. I want to give thanks to Dr. Levi Frazier out at Southwest Community College because I was in communication with him, and we were basically texting one another in discussion about it. And he saw the clip, and he said, you should put it in the film festival.
Yes.
So I went and got with the guy who was editing as well as my son, and he said, yeah. Well, we only did 20 minutes and 51 seconds of it. That's all we had.
It's a short film.
And I said, well, I guess so. I've never done it before. We'll see what happens. So long story short, we won so far about 14 different type of awards. 14 different awards for film. And when I say abroad and all across the United States, I did a lot of submissions, and they just went everywhere, and then they started coming in. One morning I got up, I checked my email, I had over 260 requests to put the chief into film festivals.
Wow.
Yeah, so the 20 minutes and 51 seconds was very great. So we're looking at it and seeing it. We have other footage that goes along with it. Getting with the editor and sitting down with him, he said, you know, you really got a featured film. You ought to go ahead and make it a feature film.
Oh, wow.
So there was a lot of different things that were coming as to what I could do with it. So I thought it was best when sitting down talking with them and sharing some information with the cast as well. We'll just go ahead and make it a feature film, and that's what we are right now.
Wow. Okay, so and after, how do you feel? How do you guys feel winning all of these awards?
You know what? I always wanted to. I'm a big fan of Law and Order and Criminal Minds. I was like, man, I would love to be in Law and Order, and this is the closest thing. So I'm so excited. So every time we get an award, I post it. I make collages and everything. I just post about it. Every day.
Look,
so happy.
You got to be your own drum major.
Yeah,
and I'm glad. You have to be your own drum major. You do. You know what I mean? And that's, this is how stuff starts. Yes. When you have individuals around you that are positive and, like you say, he's a praying man. And my grandmother prayed for me. But anyway, he's a praying man. But this is how things start, and he has that enthusiasm and exuberance, whereas, I started submitting him to all of these film festivals, and the next thing I know, my inbox was full, and I was getting all of these awards, and everything was popping off. This is just the beginning, and now you have the opportunity and the ability to debut your film here in the city of Memphis, where it was made, in front of your people, in front of your family, in front of your supporters. This is how Tyler Perry got started, right? Anyway, we're speaking it to existence. Yes. We're speaking it into existence. So tell us about your debut.
Well, it's going to be at the Malco as the ticket displays on there. I'm excited about it. Sometimes I'm a little nervous about it too. Because a featured film, for people to sit down and look at it, and sit back and do this and do that, and it's something to be excited about all at the same time. And we're still looking at some of the film footage that is already in the theater to make sure that we need to make any more adjustments.
Right.
And also, we are planning on, because the requests have come in where people wanted to see it, there are no more tickets. We don't have any more. It's 136 seats. They were all gone.
So we're planning another showing.
We're planning another one.
Because you got people on here asking for tickets.
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have came on this show. If you ain't gonna let my people come to this show, you shouldn't have came.
Let me tell you who I'm gonna blame that on. And it's an individual in the cast for those tickets going so fast.
No, that's a good thing. That's a wonderful thing.
The ladies.
But that's a wonderful thing. You know what I'm saying? And that is a wonderful thing. But what I'm saying is, like I said, this is the beginning. If you have a showing that's already about to happen, and it's already sold out.
It's no more tickets.
And now you got people still asking for tickets. And I'm sure it's not just here. I'm sure they've asked them, you sold all the tickets, so when can I get another one? When can I get another one? So therefore, you're going to have to set up another showing because I got to come see it.
Yeah, you got to come see it. June or July is what I'm looking at. I got to check the availability for that. and if it's available, and we're gonna go ahead and book it, and I'm gonna really
No,
push it.
we're not gonna say if. See, we don't do that. We claim things around here.
We're gonna do it in June. We're gonna do it next month.
I mean, you know, set it down, claim it, and let's roll with it. You know what I mean?
We're rolling.
Okay, so you're gonna do it in June.
In June.
You're gonna send me a trailer too, right?
I sent you the trailer. It's actually on my page.
No, I need a clean, good version, so I can put it on here, so we can put it on Comcast, YouTube, Uverse,
I
everywhere
got you.
else.
Yes, sir. No problem.
I don't want the phone version.
It's like I said, it's actually on my page, and I'm sure it's on some of their pages too.
Yeah, because I want them to see you at your best.
Gotcha.
I want them to see you looking good. I can't wait.
Yeah, and I can guarantee the movie is the best.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
You know what? If Sundeep said the guy from India that's playing a Hispanic. Look, I remember that. If Sundeep said the guy from India playing a Hispanic, he says good. It's good. It's good. Nothing else needs to be said.
I got to say this too. I got to give special thanks to my cousin Donald Thomas. We call him Don Wayne. We actually turned his electrical company into the station, and that's what we did most of the filming.
Wow.
And we did some of the filming at my house, as well as outside of my house. So my thing is this
that
right
big
here.
old house you got over there?
My thing is
Huge
this.
castle.
My thing is this.
That baby mansion?
My thing is this. I got to make it happen. This is a train. It's hard to stop a train.
Why do you want to stop a train?
Some people may want to. I just want to let it be known. Don't get in the way because it's running. You can jump on and be a part of it, but don't get in the way because it's coming.
You know, I'm a good agent. I'm a good talker.
I believe you are.
You know I am.
No doubt about it.
I'll sell anything.
No doubt about it.
I'm just kidding. You know what? I am so proud of you, man. I am so proud of you. I have seen you acting in Andrea's plays. I've seen you in Black Soap. I came to see you at the Rose. Look, everywhere he go, I gotta go. I saw you when you were in that production at the Rose Theater at the University of Memphis. You remember that?
Yes.
See, I remember.
Renee, hello. How are you? And thank you. And actually, the young lady that wrote that, she is also an agent in it too.
See that? See that?
Yeah.
So I've seen you on the come up. I've seen you put the work in. I've seen you be dedicated. I've seen you do all of these things for free and not necessarily ask for money.
No.
I've seen you support all of these artists around the city of Memphis that are trying to do things. And that's what we have to do as a community, you know?
Exactly.
It's just like this show. I don't, you know, a lot of people charge people to come on their show. I don't charge, I've never charged anybody to come on my show. You know what I mean? Because this is me giving back. This is what I do. The Lord has blessed me. And he continues to bless me because of the things that I do. But I've seen so many people come through that are rising up and from the ashes like a phoenix. And they're doing great and wonderful things. Just like I told you, this is how Tyler Perry started. And a lot of people didn't believe that he could do it. He started out sleeping in his car.
That's what I'm talking about.
He started out sleeping in his car, but he didn't give up on his dream.
That's right.
He just kept moving forward. He kept pushing. People kept supporting him. He kept getting more and more creative. You know what I mean? I can remember when he was bringing his plays to Memphis. They were the bomb. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure that this movie is going to be on that same level because I know you're a comedian. I know you like to have fun.
Exactly.
Kind of mixed in with a little bit of seriousness.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? To try to get the story across.
Exactly.
So I kind of already kind of know where this is going to go. And I
You
can't.
got it right.
And
You
I
got
can't.
it 100%.
So you're
You're
talking
correct.
to the next Tyler Perry.
Is that okay? That's
right.
Look,
I'll take it.
Look, I ain't mad at him.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we should be trying to do as a community is give everybody a leg up.
Yeah.
You know, we have so many assets and so many outlets within the community. And I'm not talking about the black community, I'm not talking about the white community, I'm not talking about the Indian community, I'm not talking about the Hispanic community, I'm talking about our community as a whole. We have a whole lot. If we could just come together collectively and to get behind, You know, I would, believe it or not, I was thinking today when I was coming, I don't know if I was getting off or if I was riding here. I was thinking about your play. And I was like, how come we as the collective body of the city of Memphis, everybody can't just support you right now because you're on the come up. We support you. The next thing you know, you got 300,000 people behind you pushing you. And only if you got 100,000 out of that. But then Fatima got her thing going on, and we push her.
Right.
You know, and Sandeep got his thing going on, and we push him. Guess what? Now we have 3 collective, successful entities, and now they're on the top, and what they should be doing is reaching down, pulling up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because see, at first we were lifting up, and now it's time for you to pull up. That's how we're going to fix the ills and the woes in this city. That's how we're going to uplift the communities in this city, and that's how we're going to bring Memphis to the forefront, because we have the ability. We just have to put it into play, okay? All right, so tell them why you want them to come see this play, Fatima.
Movie.
It's movie. I'm sorry, I keep saying play because I'm used to him being in plays, but it clearly says film, movie. So why should they come see the movie?
It's a dramatic film, but also has a moral concept to it. Talks about the things that's going on now. It's very relatable.
Okay.
People can relate to it, and it'll catch your attention.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, Sandeep, chime in.
There are lots of twists and turns, but Andre, who plays the chief, remains steadfast and grounded in all of that. There is a whole lot of tornadoes going around him in many ways, and as life throws at him, and we as playing the detectives take care of the law part of it, and there is his wife has some things going on.
She got some issues, bro.
No, she does not have issues.
She ain't got no issues, bro.
No, she is very supportive.
Very.
And there are other
she
people.
drank. She drank.
Even with all of the things that he has had in the past, and it comes up to trouble him, she is there. We are there. Even the detectives support him in his personal life as well.
So he's her Achilles heel.
Yeah, he is the man. But apart from the movie, to making the movie, this time I'm going to steal your thunder, Andre.
Okay.
I want to thank his wife, who has been the support and the
Sharon!
Yes.
Sharon! She cooked for y'all? What? Sharon!
She brought some food.
She brought some meals?
She brought the food.
And she welcomed
She
us.
supported her food thing. Okay. All right.
She opened her house and her heart for all of us to be there.
Oh, wow.
And we are grateful. This movie in itself is talking about what life is. Like you mentioned, Mike, it's about all the things going on in life. We are human, no matter who we are. But the fact is that when we are faced with lots of problems, how one person can be successful. It is to portray that you as a person, as an individual, can be successful as well. So it is necessary that you watch this movie, and it will be in June, July, August. You have to watch it on different channels. You need to get a ticket soon.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, that was a great synopsis, Sunday.
Yes.
Thank you. And you, ma'am, tell us.
Absolutely. Well, I think the major reason you should come out and watch the film is it's true to life. Anything that's relatable, that you can relate to your own life. I think that with the way the chief keeps things pulled together is because he is seeking God every day to be able to handle the things that come up. And then also, it makes the human side of the police department. Because, you know, as you said at the beginning, all of you all are human. Yes, you're our heroes because you go out and do just things I can't even imagine that could possibly be done. But to be able to handle it and to have supporters of the people around him to be able to get it done. So it's a film that you're going to enjoy because of the twists and turns as in life.
Outstanding. All right, sir. And
Well, I think some of the things that was mentioned already was the awards.
Okay.
Because there were so many awards, to be honest with you, how we got started with this when Andre invited us out, it went from one thing to another, and where it snowballed into these awards. So there's a reason for that.
Okay.
There's a reason for that because there are some things that went on and the wonderful directing that I've given Ms. kudos. I mean, he did some wonderful directing, and the thing about it, he was requesting input from each one of us, you know, and allowing us to be us.
Wow.
And being real.
Okay.
You know, and so the thing about it, these are some of the things that you're going to see, you know, in this film. And I might add this too as well. You know, you talked about Tyler Perry, how he got started.
Yes.
Right. And then you know, one of the reasons why, you know, Tyler Perry got started, he said this. He said, I'm going to prove to them in Hollywood that I'm going to do it over here. And the wonderful thing what I'm feeling here in this film, which is the start. This is something that's happening across the United States.
okay.
Even right here in the Mid-South. So to have some of Memphis' own,
Yes.
you know, to do what we're doing here, and to come out and to see this Nash Valley, this small community, to go through what they go through, you know, even larger cities think that their city is bad, or they think there's so many other things that's going on in their city. But the thing about it, when you see a small community, where you got law enforcement that's going through things, the people in the community that are going through things, the ups and downs that's happening, the love, you know, the praying, you know, the crying, you know, you're going to see a lot in this right here. So just put your seatbelt on.
Okay.
Put your seatbelt on when you come out and enjoy what you're about to see.
Okay. So Andre, take us out, man. So why do you want people to come see your movie, support your movie? What is it?
I always want people to know that I want to be an inspiration to them, not only in the film,
Okay.
but in real life as well. I want people to know that I like helping people. I like lifting people up. Everybody that's in the cast that's involved in this, I could not have done it without them.
Amen.
Okay. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for each one of them. I like to thank God for the gift that He has given me to be able to do what I have done, and I'm looking to do more. In this film, you're going to see a lot of different variations of, like they said, most of them, they took everything that I wanted to say, so I'm going to have to try to do the best I can because they took all my words.
You got a minute.
Yeah, I got a minute. But come out and see it. Come out and enjoy it. I want to continue to be an inspiration to you, and there will be a part 2. Thank God for it all. Thank God for you. Thanks for watching.
Hey, we have an independent director, producer, actor, and company that has put together this outstanding film. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm assuming that it's just going to be the bomb. And they're going to be airing or viewing this at the Malco on the Square on the 19th of May. Thank God, it's already sold out. It's sold out. That's just let you know how good it is. It has won all kinds of awards all across the United States in all different kinds of film festivals. And he's going to be doing another showing here in the city of Memphis. Let's support our own. Let's support this local producer, director, actor, father, family member, all of that here in the city of Memphis. And let's get this shown all across. Let's, Tyler Perry, come take a look at this movie, man. Maybe you can put a little money behind it. Maybe put a little glitz and glamour on it, you know, because we know you hot. We know you're hot right now.
Tyler?
Come do something with this movie, man. And, you know, Memphis is already known for so many things. We have produced some of the greatest singers, some of the greatest bands, some of the greatest actors right here in the city of Memphis have come out of here. Why not have one of the next big-time producers, directors, that's going to come out of the city of Memphis as well.
Amen.
Hey, I want to thank you so much for tuning in once again to Memphis 360, the television show where we like to say we go from the boardroom to the streets, because you got to be able to pick somebody up, lift them up, and you also, standing on the top, you can pull them up. So until next week, same time, same location, be blessed, be strong, be encouraged, and we'll see you next week.